4 years after the Lockwood Estate incident, which followed the volcanic eruption of Isla Nublar, once extinct dinosaurs now freely roam the Earth. Amid global efforts to manage and control these resurrected creatures, Biosyn Genetics establishes a dinosaur preserve nestled in Italy's Dolomite Mountains. This facility ostensibly conducts genomics research for pharmacological applications, but its true motives remain shrouded in secrecy. Claire Deering, accompanied by Zia and Franklin, embarks on a mission to investigate illegal dinosaur breeding sites, uncovering the clandestine operations that fuel the black market trade. Simultaneously, Claire's partner, Owen Grady, dedicates his time to relocating stray dinosaurs, attempting to mitigate the growing chaos caused by their reemergence. At their secluded cabin in the Sierra Nevada mountains, Claire and Owen live in quiet isolation, secretly raising 14-year-old Maisie Lockwood. They strive to protect her from various groups seeking to exploit her unique and highly coveted genetic makeup, a secret that makes her a valuable target. One day, Blue, the velociraptor that Owen raised from a young age, arrives at the cabin, bringing with her an asexually reproduced hatchling. Maisie, filled with a sense of wonder and connection, names the newborn raptor Beta. Increasingly frustrated with living in seclusion and yearning for a life beyond the confines of their remote cabin, Maisie sneaks away to explore the surrounding wilderness. Her innocent excursion takes a dark turn when mercenaries, actively searching for Maisie, discover her and seize her, also capturing Beta in the process. Meanwhile, a devastating plague of giant locusts wreaks havoc on U.S. crops, threatening the nation's food supply. Dr. Ellie Sattler makes a startling observation. Crops grown using biosyn seeds remain untouched by the ravenous insects, raising her suspicions that biosyn may be responsible for engineering the locusts. Ellie captures a locust and takes it to her former romantic partner, the renowned paleontologist Dr. Alan Grant. Together, they analyze the insect and determine that it was genetically engineered, combining DNA from the Cretaceous period with contemporary DNA. During their reunion, Alan also learns that Ellie is now divorced. Franklin, now working with the CIA's Dangerous Species Division, believes that Maisie may have been taken to the island nation of Malta. Claire and Owen travel to Malta, where they infiltrate Amber Clave, a notorious dinosaur black market. They connect with Owen's former Jurassic World colleague Barry, who is leading a French intelligence raid on the market. During the chaotic raid, carnivorous dinosaurs are unleashed, causing widespread panic and destruction. Claire and Owen learn that Maisie and Beta have been transported to Biosyn's secure facility. Kayla Watts, a sympathetic cargo pilot, agrees to help them, offering to fly them to the Biosyn facility. Dr. Ian Malcolm, now employed by Biosyn, has been working undercover to expose the company's corrupt CEO, Dr. Lewis Dodgson. Malcolm sought Ellie's assistance after Ramsey Cole, Biosyn's communications director, warned him of Dodgson's illegal and unethical activities. Dodgson is exploiting the dinosaurs for his own gain and has coerced former InGen geneticist Dr. Henry Wu to modify the transgenic locust, aiming to give Biosyn a monopoly over the world's food supply. Wu, horrified by the potential consequences, denounces the plan, warning that it will trigger a global ecological collapse as the locusts spread unchecked. Inside the Biosyn facility, Wu meets with Maisie and reveals a shocking truth. His former colleague, the now-deceased Dr. Charlotte Lockwood, used her own DNA to replicate herself and give birth to Maisie, making her genetically identical to Charlotte. Furthermore, Charlotte altered Maisie's DNA to prevent her from inheriting the fatal disease that she herself suffered from. Wu believes that Maisie and Beta's unique asexual conception and their DNA hold the key to creating a pathogen that can halt the devastating locust outbreak. As Kayla pilots her plane through Biosyn's airspace, a Quetzalcoatlus attacks, forcing Owen and Kayla to crash land. Claire is ejected from the plane before the crash. After surviving separate dinosaur encounters in the wilderness surrounding the Biosyn facility, the three manage to regroup. Inside the Biosyn facility, Ian and Ramsey covertly advise Ellie and Alan on how to obtain a sample of the locust DNA. While searching for the lab, they encounter Maisie. Dodgson, realizing that his operation has been compromised, attempts to incinerate the locusts to destroy the evidence. However, some locusts escape through an air vent while ablaze, igniting a wildfire that quickly spreads throughout the preserve. Alan, Ellie, and Maisie narrowly escape the facility before reuniting with Ian. They then meet up with Owen, Claire, and Kayla and Ramsey later joins their group. Dodgson, desperate to save his research, flees with dinosaur embryos via a hyperloop, but his escape is thwarted when Claire and Ellie reroute the power, trapping him. He is subsequently killed by a trio of Dilophosaurus. As the group works together to contain the escalating crisis, Owen, with the help of Alan and Maisie, manages to capture Beta. They, along with Wu, escape in a Biosyn helicopter amidst a chaotic battle between a Giganotosaurus and a Tyrannosaurus Rex, with the Tyrannosaurus being assisted by a Therizinosaurus. Ellie and Alan rekindle their romantic relationship amidst the chaos before joining Ian and Ramsey to testify against Biosyn, exposing the company's illegal activities to the world. Owen, Claire, and Maisie return to their home and reunite Beta with Blue, restoring their family unit. Wu, driven by his conscience, releases a host locust carrying the engineered pathogen, which gradually eradicates the swarms of destructive locusts. Dinosaurs and humans are forced to adapt to a new era of coexistence, learning to live alongside each other in a world forever changed. The United Nations, recognizing the significance of the location, declares Biosyn Valley an international dinosaur sanctuary, ensuring its protection for generations to come.